talking about heat. Okay. So heat is a form of energy. Heat is a form of energy. Heat is a form of energy, right? Heat is transferred. Heat is transferred heat is transferred from high temperature to low temperature. Right? So this is, we have heat, right? Heat is from high temperature to low temperature. And heat is sum total of all energies possessed by an object, right? Possessed by an object. Heat is sum total of all energies
Possessed by an object.
carried by an object. That is called heat. All type of energy an object is having, that comes under heat. And what is temperature? Temperature is measure of hotness or coldness of an body, right? Or we can say temperature is average kinetic energy of particles. Average kinetic energy of particles. Right? All the a particle is made up of, sorry, an object is made up of particles. This is, an object. It is made up of particles. An object is made of particles which are in continuous state of motion, right? As they possess kinetic energy. So average of that known as temperature. Right? So this is, we have about heat and temperature. ठीक है? So what is written in your book? So as temperature is average kinetic energy of particles so on increasing temperature kinetic energy of particles increases. And volume also increases, right? So kinetic energy is directly temperature is directly proportional to kinetic energy. Average and temperature is directly proportional to volume. Therefore, volume is directly proportional to kinetic energy. Right? You get this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now what is it? Why not you looking at your book? What is asking for? Temperature. You have this? Okay. Now there are three scales of temperature. Measuring temperature. Temperature is measured on temperature is measured on three scales. Degree Celsius. This is Celsius. Right? 0 degree Celsius is the lowest temperature. And 100 degree is highest. 100 equal parts. 100 equal parts. Right? Then we have degree Fahrenheit. Degree Fahrenheit. Degree Fahrenheit. Right? So there is lowest temperature is 32 degrees Celsius.
Yes, sir.
32 degrees Celsius. Sorry, 32 degree Fahrenheit. And highest is lowest. And there is 212 degree Fahrenheit. There is 180 equal divisions. 180 equal parts. Right? And then we have Kelvin. So Kelvin is 273 is the lowest and 373 is highest. There are 100 equal divisions, 100 equal parts. Right? This is SI unit. Standard unit of temperature. The temperature is measured in Kelvin. So K is equal to degree Celsius plus 273. How we can convert a temperature in degree Celsius to Kelvin? And this is how we convert Fahrenheit. C upon 5 if F minus 32 upon 9. C upon 5 is equal to F minus 32 upon 9. This is, we can convert degree Celsius into Fahrenheit or Fahrenheit into degree Celsius. This formula is C upon 5 is equal to F minus 32 upon 9. This is for converting degree Celsius into Fahrenheit. Right? And you can write degree Celsius is equal to K minus 273, right? So K minus 273 upon 5 is equal to F minus 32 upon 9. This is Kelvin and Fahrenheit relation we can have, right? So this is the different scales and their relation.
Yes, sir. So what is thermal expansion?
I told you on increasing temperature, kinetic energy increases,
Yes,
volume
sir.
increases. So on increasing temperature, volume increases. On decreasing temperature, volume decreases. This is we have. Right?
Three scales of measurement of temperature.
Three scales: degree Celsius, degree Fahrenheit, and Kelvin. Kelvin is SI unit. Right?
No, sir.
So now you come to what is written there about expansion. Should I rub this?
So anomalous expansion.
Anomalous expansion of water.
Yes, sir. About scientists.
Anomalous behavior of water is this. Anomalous behavior of water. Water is a liquid. Water is a liquid which on decreasing temperature volume decreases. But up to 4 degrees Celsius only. So at 4 degrees Celsius, water has minimum volume. Right? Below 4 degrees Celsius, below 4 degrees Celsius, volume of water start increasing. This is called anomalous behavior of water. of water, or water has minimum volume, water has minimum volume at 4 degrees Celsius. 4 degree Celsius. Right? This is. I hope you understand. Okay, what it is?
Right observation.
What experiment is?
It is what anomalous expansion of water.
हाँ.
Hoops
नहीं,
experiment.
Hope's experiment ना.
Yes, sir.
So that is saying the water is a poor conductor. Water is a poor conductor of.
It's talking about hoops apparatus.
I know that, man. You know, Hoops experiment. Hoops experiment. Hoops experiment. Right? What is it? There is a beaker. Like this. And it is filled with water. It is filled with water. This is what we call funnel. No, it's not funnel. Cylindrical vessel. Right? Cylindrical vessel filled with water. Filled with water. Cylindrical vessel filled with water. And what we do, we put a bag here. Right? We put a bag here which is filled with ice. There is a bag which is filled with ice. There is ice. So, what happens? Ice absorb heat. First, ice absorb heat from lower part. It absorbs heat. Right? So temperature goes down. So temperature goes down. Right? When reaches 4 degrees Celsius, then On reaching temperature 4 degrees Celsius, then start absorbing heat from upper part, from upper part. अब इसने क्या किया, हीट एब्जॉर्ब, इट एब्जॉर्ब हीट फ्रॉम अपर पार्ट. So then temperature of upper part start decreasing when reaches to 0 degrees Celsius, layer of ice is formed. At 0 degrees Celsius, layer of ice is formed. Right? And as ice is insulator, so temperature of bottom does not go below 4 degrees Celsius. Right? This is the Hooke's law, Hooke's experiment. He showed that if you take in a cylindrical vessel water and put a ice bag in the middle, so first heat will be absorbed from the lower part of the water. When it reaches to 4 degrees Celsius, then it starts absorbing heat from upper part of the water, and their temperature reaches to 0 and below 0 also. But when reaches temperature, at 0 degrees Celsius, layer of ice is formed. This layer of ice is formed. This ice acts as an insulator, so temperature of bottom does not go below 4 degrees Celsius. अब यहाँ का temperature, when ice is not get absorbed, heat is not get absorbed, so this temperature will not decrease. So this bottom temperature remains 4 degrees Celsius. What is in your what is in your experiment?
In observation, initially both the thermometers T1 and T2 show same temperature.
Okay.
At room temperature. Second, first the temperature recorded by lower thermometer T2 start decreasing and finally it becomes steady at 4 degrees Celsius.
मतलब first 4 degrees Celsius, मतलब lower part of water is temperature of lower part of water is decreasing.
So while the temperature recorded in upper thermometer T1 remain almost unchanged during this time.
Yeah.
Third, while the temperature recorded by lower thermometer T2 remains constant at 4 degrees Celsius,
then upper temperature starts decreasing.
Yes, sir. T1 shows a continuous fall in temperature up to 0 degrees Celsius,
Hmm.
and it also becomes steady.
Hmm.
Thus, finally, the temperature recorded by upper thermometer T1 is 0 degrees Celsius, and the lower by thermometer T2 is 4 degrees Celsius.
Hmm.
That's about explanation.
Conclusion क्या है?
Thanks.
You know, why turning the pages? This is the last one, man.
Consequences.
नहीं वो तो consequences हो गए उसमें conclusion last मतलब water is what? This is anomalous behavior of water. 4 degrees Celsius पे lower part get steady and now upper part is giving heat. Heat is absorbed from the upper part and its temperature start decreasing, and when it reaches to 4 degrees Celsius then ice is formed. When ice is formed, then no heat can be absorbed from the outside, so temperature of bottom remains at 4 degrees Celsius. This is how aquatic life survives. When there is freezing of lake, so upper part of the lake get freezed, ice get deposited, but at the bottom, water level does not go below the 4 degrees Celsius. So aquatic life can survive. These are the consequences, right? So this is we have Hooke's law.
Yes, sir.
Do you understand this?
Yes, sir.